What's the deal, family? Welcome back to another episode of Sips of Success podcast. I am Cameron. This is my beautiful wife, Erin. What's going on, babe?
Hello. What are we sipping on?
We have a super makeshift mocktail. This is raspberry Talenti.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sherbet or sorbet. Sorbet. And it's just topped with sparkling coconut water. So no champagne. But you know, a little sparkling,
cute, though.
a little sparkling situation.
The sorbet really adds to it. Cheers. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this sip.
I don't think I taste.
I don't know
raspberry.
how successful this sip is. We probably need a little more ice cream and a little less.
Audie was joining us, but it looks like
water.
she's about to get down. Oh, maybe not.
Okay. So, this or that, because last week we forgot the this or that. This or that. Would you rather have free clothes for the rest of your life or free groceries?
Free groceries.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
We buy groceries way more than we buy clothes. It's not even close.
But would you buy clothes more if you... And it could be any type of clothes, like any designer brand, anything.
I don't think I care about that much.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
free
go
groceries.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say free groceries too. I feel like that's just way more responsible and practical, and inflation is just insane. Like the amount of money we spend on groceries for just the two of us plus the dog is
insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could be a little bit more like, I don't know, refined with our grocery shopping process, but
we like who we like though.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah.
So, but also today is Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to Erin's first unofficial but official.
I know, literally
Mother's
everyone's
Day.
been telling me Happy Mother's Day, and I'm like,
yeah.
Thanks. But it's also kind of funny because I'm like, I mean, I guess being a mother to be does constitute you as a mother
it counts
in some way.
Also, like what Pastor Tim was saying, like he included all women, like whether you desire to be a mom or if you aren't a mom, you've been probably a mother figure to someone, or if you're not married yet, but that's something you desire, like a mom to be, as as he says, your Boaz comes to scoop you off your feet,
right?
If that's something you want out of life, you will be a mom someday. Or if you're currently trying to have a baby, just kind of like the mindset that I will be a mother. So,
like believing, walking in belief.
Yeah. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. Our
Happy
moms for
Mother's
sure.
Day.
Our grandmothers, our aunts.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy because this morning I had a little meltdown.
Yeah.
I could not find anything to wear, and I was just like, "Oh my God!"
I got out the shower and she literally burst out crying.
I was literally sobbing.
I was like, "What is wrong with you?" Like, you just asked me a question like before I got in the shower. I get out and then she's like, I think it was out in the closet. I was already in the closet. I think putting on my shirt or something, and she's like, I heard her whimper, I guess. I'm like, "What's wrong?" And then she really started crying.
I was like, "Oh,
I was like, I can't wear anything." So I was like, okay.
So Cameron took me to the mall after church.
Yeah, we went to church. I didn't tell her I was going to take her. I just, was like, well, she was on the phone with her mom, and she thought we were going to go there. I was like, no, we're about to go somewhere. Like, yeah.
We're going to go get you some clothes.
Yeah, so
you don't do that again.
We went and actually spent $1,000 on clothes.
Well, he said I could get what I wanted, so that's what I did.
I tell you one thing. They say baby is expensive when they get here. The baby is expensive, and she ain't here.
Yeah, she's not even here yet.
Yeah, so.
But all is well.
I got some
cute stuff.
Got some cute stuff. I just wasn't about to go through the whole, I don't have anything to wear. And like Erin, she's said this to herself for the past, I don't know, 2 months, but she won't go buy clothes.
Well, I did buy some stuff, but not anything that I could wear to church.
Well, yeah, that too, but...
I got like leggings and bodysuits.
But you you buy stuff to go to the gym.
No,
or to lounge around.
To lounge in. Yeah. I need like real clothes.
Yeah, and you won't do that, or you'll think about it, and then you have like a cart full of, and all your
Yeah,
1,500
and then everything
Safari
I want
tabs.
ends up being sold out by the time I go to
Yeah,
checkout.
so then she just never buys anything. So today I put a fork in that.
Yeah.
So
that was fun. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to everyone. It's
yes,
so
happy Mother's
crazy
Day.
because I'll be a mom like officially, like she'll be here
In a few more months.
next year for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
So baby girl on episode whatever for that
I
Mother's
know.
Day.
Oh my God. Okay, so last week we had fun with the questions and you guys really enjoyed the episode. And actually we did too.
Yeah.
And we decided to do some more questions, but like a little bit more lighthearted. So the first question is, what is your pet peeve or like of mine? Like what is something that I do that just irks you? And then, or it could be something that just is, maybe it's not as deep as a pet peeve, but it's just like, like, seriously?
We are never on time. Never. Do I have to expound on that?
Babe, but sometimes we be waiting on you too.
No, Aaron.
Like you can't find your wallet.
Aaron, no. This is her excuse to say, well, I've been sitting downstairs just chilling. My wallet is just simply on my nightstand. It takes me 2 seconds to get my wallet if I don't already have it with me. So, no. Yeah, we're never on time. That's mine. What's yours?
We're not never on. We were on time yesterday for dinner. We were early.
What dinner?
When we went to Cooper's Hawk.
Yeah, but so we literally lounged around the house all day. Aaron's like, oh, they have a reservation. This is at like 7:00. She's like, oh, they have a reservation at 8:30. We're not doing anything special. She's not putting on makeup. She's not preparing at all. She's not gonna eat before we leave out the door. Grab her water jug, all these like go use the bathroom, like this whole checklist of things.
Well, now it's worse because I'm pregnant.
Even before she was pregnant,
and it takes me longer to put my shoes and stuff on now.
Yeah, I give her grace in that area, but it still was the same before she was pregnant. So yeah, we're never on time.
Well,
we can't get out the house in a good amount of time ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Babe,
that's definitely something I need to work on. It is. It really is. I really want to be that girl who can get somewhere and I'm like 10 minutes early.
It's not
I literally, if the GPS says you'll be there in 7 minutes and something starts at 8:00, I'm leaving at 7:53. Probably 7:55, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I won't leave at like 7:45 to give myself an extra pad time of like 5 to 7 minutes. I don't know why. But that's just, I don't know. That's just how I am. I really got to get better at that though. So, okay.
Now it's kind of like, the baby is coming.
Yeah. And now we really got to, because it's really going to be more of a task to get out the house. And
Aaron literally told me, I said to her like a couple weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I'll probably be walking the dog in the morning, getting the baby together, and then just allowing you to just do whatever you do.
But you know what's...
Because I feel like... Because you said, no, I'm going to get the baby together. I was like, we will see.
Well, you know what's funny is I used to be really, really slow when I was a kid. Like, slow in terms of getting ready. And I would that was like the one thing I would get in trouble for. Like, my dad, the one time I got a spanking from him. A whooping, y'all. My parents were like, can you stop talking about us on the podcast? Well, here we are. I was literally I don't even know how old I was, in grade school. And my dad, he didn't whoop us. Like, he had girls. So it wasn't like he was just like spanking us all the time. But I was always so slow to get dressed. And it's funny because my aunt bought me these turtle house shoes. I will never forget. They were like huge turtles because she was like, you're just so slow. And I was like, okay, girl. But I was getting dressed and I had to use the bathroom. And my dad was like, Erin, you're just taking too long. Get down here. Like, we need to go. Like, you need to get to school. And he was like, I was still taking forever. So he was like, you know what? That's enough. Like, you about to get it. So I was like, Daddy, please, no, I got to use the bathroom. And then he was like, no, you don't. You're just saying that because, You taking forever. Like, you don't want to get in trouble. And I was like, no, I seriously gotta go. And then I peed on myself while he was spanking me. So then we really got set back because I had to get back in the shower. I had to change clothes. Oh, it was horrible. So yeah, that's been a thing for my entire life. That
clearly did not work. That spanking was not
not effective.
Yeah, not at all.
Not effective. So yeah, that's something maybe I'll, I should try to fix that soon.
I think you're already setting your way. What's your pet peeve?
My pet peeve is, this is very petty. Like, this is a very like petty pet peeve. But like Cameron, when he puts the dishes up from the dishwasher, he doesn't put them upright. So, and I appreciate when he puts them up. But like, for example, we have these stackable bowls.
I think it's just that. I don't know why I knew you were about to say that.
These stackable bowls. All the bowls, like they're consecutively bigger. Like there's one small one, one medium, one larger, one extra large bowl. And so he'll sit like the large bowl on top of the medium bowl, the small bowl like he doesn't just stack them so they're nicely stacked. Or like the Tupperware. Sometimes he just won't even put the Tupperware up. He just leaves the Tupperware on the counter outside of the Tupperware cabinet. I'm like, why didn't he put this part up?
Now the Tupperware I just probably forget because it's like I'm putting up. I kind of set that over there because it's at the top of the dishwasher. But I'm not even making an excuse. My theory with the bowls are,
or the strainers. You do that with the strainers too. You don't put we have two strainers. One is small, one is big. He always puts the big one on top of the small one.
Here's my theory, though. Here's my theory. We always use them. Like, it's never... I feel like I have to have all of them in there at the same time in order for me to, like, put them in order. But they're never in there at the same time. So I'm like, whatever. When I get the next one, I'll then put it under. But it never happens because we use it every 2 seconds.
And you also just never do that.
That's what I'm saying. Because it never...
Babe, no.
One is always dirty.
No. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But yes, like little stuff like that, like I'll just be like, babe. But it's not big enough of a pet peeve for me to actually really say anything. Do you feel like...
You do say something. You say something every time.
Not every time, babe.
Babe, yes.
If I said something every time...
You say something every time.
No, I do not.
You be like, babe, all the way upstairs.
No, I don't.
I'm like, what?
I do not do that, but it's irritating. I was going to say something. Do you feel like there are certain things that are worth not talking about? Like, worth not... Just kind of like, I'll just eat this, like, whatever. It's just... I don't really care. Or do you feel like everything has to be vocalized?
Yes and no, I guess. I feel like the on time thing, I do vocalize that too.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, like sometimes, like some things, like we don't have to be on time for, but like even for like church, like that we're going to church on Sunday. Like I need you to be ready to leave no later than 11:45.
Right.
Because it takes
10:45.
I mean 10:45. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to be like you're getting in the car. Not I'm coming downstairs at 10:45 because it still takes you to do your checklist another 5 minutes. So maybe by like 10:40ish, you're like, I'm finishing my last checklist part. Well, there's grab your water jug or something like that. But other than that, no, I feel like some things like some things like you do all the time that it's never gonna stop. So there's no point in me keep talking about it.
Burping?
Oh yeah, you burp. Like there's nothing I can do about that. So
okay, yeah,
I just feel like certain things are just never gonna end.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, next question. If you could only keep 3 apps on your phone, which ones would you choose?
Are these the apps that are these apps
just like not the ones that come on your phone,
but
the
like ones that
you download by choice?
Can I look at my phone?
I mean, I guess.
I don't even know what I use the most. I would keep the like sports app because I like to look at the scores.
Wow. Okay, so that's one.
This is tough. The Shopify app because I do all the orders. And probably our main banking app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go banking.
That's 3 is crazy.
Yeah.
Like 3 is like that's tough.
I mean, good thing the weather app but you don't even trust the weather app.
I don't even use the app. Yeah, I don't use this.
I would say probably banking, YouTube, and
dang, I ain't even think about the social media parts. But I can get on my computer.
And Spotify, just because I like.
Oh yeah, dang, that's yeah, you're right. Spotify. I'm at to knock off
the sports.
I'm at to knock off the sports.
You can Google that.
Yeah, I'm at to knock off the sports for sure. I'm at to use Safari or Google Chrome. Yeah, or I can't even use Google Chrome because that's downloading on the so Safari. But yeah, Spotify for sure.
Yeah, I'm like,
sports
dang.
is gone. That's why I said that
really
was like low key tough.
Yeah, that one was pretty tough. Okay, what's the most unusual thing that you like about me?
Unusual?
Yeah.
What's the definition
what's weird? Like, what's something strange that, like, you're like, oh, I like that about her? I know, it's kind of hard, but think.
Strange?
Or maybe not strange, but, like, something most people maybe don't know about me. Or, like, a characteristic that I have that maybe I only share to you.
Dang, I feel like this is bad but it's something, like, weird, I guess. I don't know. Weird that you do? That someone else doesn't know?
Yeah, like, do you love when I burp?
No. No. Nah. That's the only thing. I'm like, that's something that I would think about, but I don't love that. I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have nothing for you. Do you have something?
I'm trying to think. Something strange.
How did you come up with this question?
It was a question on the list.
Oh. Strange
What's
is hard.
the most unusual thing you like about me?
Unusual, strange, weird. Babe, that's tough.
Like, do you like how I eat my food or?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Oh God. Why you don't like how I eat my food? You say I smack sometimes,
you
but
eat
I
loud.
don't smack all the time. I don't.
No, not
like
smack, but you eat loud. You like, like it's like annoying. Now she's snorting.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's knocked off. What else? Unusual things.
I mean, I like a lot of things about you, but I feel like the unusual things, like I feel like the answer would have to be that I like your burping or something like that, which I don't. So that's like your worst.
That's my worst characteristic. Yes. That's my biggest flaw.
Yeah. And I could have backed out. She waited to burp like the day I proposed. And I was like, yo, what the heck just came out of your mouth? Like she belches, not burp. She's a belcher. Yeah. But of course I was gonna back out. That wasn't that deep.
Yeah, no.
But I don't enjoy that now.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I don't know what would be something unusual that I don't like about you.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's hard. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I can think of something.
Oh, what?
I would say I like when you do your skincare. Like, that's cute to me.
Okay.
I think it's so cute. Like, I mean, I put him on. But, now that he's actually carrying it out and he actually cares. And I like when you switch, like, your beard balm and stuff and it smells good. And, like, I feel like I like how, I mean, it's not unusual because that's, like, a pretty good attribute to have to be a very well manicured man. But I like that you, like, go get manicures and, like, you care about, like, your maintenance, you know? Yeah. So, I don't know if that's unusual, but that's
No, I think it's unusual, but I don't think it's unusual once you have a woman who's led you in the right direction. Real talk, I don't know. I mean, it might be some guys out there nowadays maybe who are more aware or like it's a thing, but the time I come from, nah. I ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
And we're not even old, but I just feel like that's not a thing today, not 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So no, without the right woman to get you right for sure. So shout out to you.
Oh, I have another one.
What is it?
It's not unusual. It's just not very typical.
Okay.
For a guy to love Christmas as much as Cameron does.
Okay.
Like, he literally loves Christmas and, like, the holidays. So I love that. Like, that is just so, I love it. It's just so cool.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So I would say that.
I was going to say when I was right when I guess we both had a
Epiphany.
aha moment. But it's not something you're gonna do. Like, you oil up anyway, but I think it's pretty fascinating with your oiled up belly.
Now that is funny.
Yeah, like you be walking in there like this, belly all shining.
I call myself a buttered biscuit.
Yeah, like yeah. And then if I kiss her stomach, my lips be all greased,
shiny.
Yeah, so.
I know. That's funny.
I would say that one. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, it took us a while to get there, but we made it. Okay. If you could change one thing about our first date, what would you change?
Absolutely
Should we
nothing.
talk about our first date?
We can
Just
talk about
a little
it.
bit.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
We went to go see Hall Pass. Horrible option. Horrible first date.
That came out in 2011.
About how to cheat.
Was that February? March of
with
2011.
With their wife's permission.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was our first date movie.
But that's why I wouldn't change nothing about it, because I think that the start was tough, but it didn't put us in an awkward position. I feel like.
What do you mean the start was tough?
No, tough and like that was hard. Like that, like
like
this girl is dope. Like, she cool. Like, we went to go see this movie that neither of us knew anything about, especially like we probably never really seen a movie like that.
Yeah.
Outside of being in the house with our parents, maybe, but I definitely had not. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like after seeing the movie, like, you weren't tripping. You didn't have all these dumb questions, even though you've had some dumb questions in our journey.
Wait.
But nah, for real, I wouldn't change nothing about it.
Really? Not one thing.
No.
You said I was getting a large popcorn and
no, that was
large
one of the, no, that was one of the next dates. I was actually
couldn't afford.
I was actually prepared for the first date. It was when we kept going on dates. The thing is, I had never really been going on dates, so I didn't know how this all worked.
Yeah.
So then, Miss, I don't even know what to call you, Miss.
High expectations.
Not high expectations. You just very, what's the word?
Mm-hmm.
Not needy, not expectations.
I just like what I like.
Yeah, that.
Miss,
I like what I like. But, yeah.
It's like when I go out to the movies with my parents.
Dad. Yeah.
I get
a
large popcorn and an icy. So come with it.
Yeah, and I also only went with my.
I'm not getting no kitty popcorn just because you got a kitty budget.
Whoa. That's crazy.
We wouldn't be here if I said that to him.
Yeah,
like
you would have been.
I would have been still.
You would have been stuck at the movie theater.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't change nothing. But that was definitely later on when you started. I feel like you were pretty modest the first date, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to be.
Yeah,
but after that, ladies.
But after that, it was over. It got worse and worse and worse,
progressively worse. And then we went to my house, and then we watched Love and Basketball.
Yeah, and
he was all smooching all up on me. Would I change anything? No, not really. It was a very simple, standard first date.
I will say this,
and I was gonna say Cameron picked me up, which was yes, yes, we are aligned in that way because. Well, maybe the thing you would say you changed is how far I lived.
You just made me think about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because he drove all the way out.
I wasn't thinking about being, picking you up. But, bruh, Aaron lived 45 minutes.
Babe, it was not 45
and it really was an hour because that was my first time driving that far ever. I was 17. I literally stayed in my general area of,
Metro Detroit.
Yeah. And like here in Michigan, like everything is like mileage. So I live on 7 Mile. The furthest I had been was 14 miles. She lived on 22 mile.
21.
22. Her street is literally, you come out, it's 22. Like, so yeah, imagine that. But yeah, that's the one thing I would change. Y'all could have stayed down the street from my grandparents.
But the thing is that the reason why I wouldn't change that is because it let me know how much you wanted to see me. So like,
nah, I ain't want to see you that bad the first day.
Well, that was the impression it gave. Even though you were kind of blindsided.
Yeah, I was like, I
was like, I'm not telling this man where I live. Shoot, I'm gonna let him figure it out on MapQuest.
Oh yeah, and I had to print out the directions because like GPS on your phone really wasn't like.
You had to have the GPS navigation system that
like some phones had it, I think, but it wasn't really,
or like Radio Shack.
It really wasn't hitting yet.
Remember
and I had
Radio
Metro PCS.
Remember Radio Shack?
Or AT&T. Yeah. Getting the minute phone.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so no, for sure that. But I mean, I complained about that for the next.
Yes, for the next how many years?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I mean, I feel like that's why I said I wouldn't change anything about the first date, because I feel like you overall kept me coming back. So.
Yeah, true. So I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he was able to drive and pick me up
and she and she milked my funds quickly.
I did. Still do. Okay.
Wow.
If we swapped bodies for a day and you were me, what would you do?
What?
I knew you were gonna hate this question.
Aaron,
like if it was like Freaky Friday type stuff and we switched places.
This is a very you question that you know I.
What would you do? Like, how would you spend the day being me?
All right, this is a fun fact, I guess, that no one knows about Erin. Maybe her mom.
Maybe this is an unusual thing you love about me.
No, I don't love this. I do not love this. Erin has a very weird way of. I don't even consider these hypotheticals. I kind of think she's insane. She has these I don't know, thought-provoking left field ideas that are just, who thinks about that?
It keeps my creative juices flowing.
Okay.
What?
No.
You have to answer.
I don't know. I don't desire to ever be in a woman's body.
But it's not just a woman's body. It's us switching places for a day. Like, not you dressing as me or anything like that. Like, we're literally like,
baby,
each other.
I don't know. you know, like, come on now. Well, what's yours?
I don't know.
So what you asked a crazy question? Goodness.
Okay. Let's do this one. What would your dream house look like if we could build, which we will, if we could build whatever house we wanted in the entire world? Mm-hmm. Where would the house be, for one?
Like what state or what?
Wherever in the world.
Okay.
And then also, what would be like the main attributes of the house?
Ooh. We have different attributes, but same at the same, some are similar. I'm going to start with the garage.
Oh my God. Seriously?
I wouldn't overdo it, but I would have a 10-car garage.
You consider that not overdoing it?
Yeah, some people have like 16, 20,
That is crazy. I mean, love that for you, but wow.
I would have a nice garage setup, but it wouldn't just be like a garage where I'm storing cars. Like I want like a gymnasium all attached to it, like a kind of like I don't have to worry about the rest in the house.
Gymnasium, as in like a basketball court type gymnasium, or like a workout at home workout.
So like how I see it is that I have this garage and I have all the things that I like within the garage that I can enjoy, not only my cars but the things I like to do. So like a golf simulator, workout gym, a basketball court, maybe half or full, whatever the case may be. Your dad actually just sent me something where this guy built underground of his driveway. I don't know how much that cost, but like
goodness.
dug under his went like you have the
Mm-hmm.
basement, then you go lower,
Mm-hmm.
and he has like this big window next to the side of his
Wait,
driveway.
under the basement?
No, so if you go into
You're
your
saying under the garage or under the basement?
under the driveway, so
Oh,
his
okay.
basement, obviously, your basement is in the ground,
Right.
in most places, right? So he had to dig into his like under his basement and outwardly out to the driveway,
wow.
so like toward I guess the street side.
Ooh.
But there's a window so you get sunlight that comes in.
Oh wow.
So like you have this underground court.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like that was dope. So I
that.
would not that, but
okay.
something similar.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if
money wasn't an object,
I would have an underground court. Why not?
Okay.
But
it's probably a good like hideaway too.
Low key, yeah. If something happened, you just go in the court, yeah. But yeah, I would have all the things that I like in the garage, including I'm talking about a whole thing like you got an upper area where I can look down onto the cars, look down maybe to the court simulator. Like it's got the vibe, the bar, it's like your ultimate like man situation. It's not even a cave no more. It's just like
kind of under the garage.
Well, no, the garage it's still like you got a surface level, you got a behind, you got an upper level, like you got a whole situation.
So it's just it's a whole house basically.
Basically, yeah. Gotcha. So then when we get into the house, of course, then like we have the main part.
It's just a bedroom.
No.
It's like that one meme. It's like when you let a man design the house and it's the whole thing is a garage and then 10 square feet of a bedroom.
I think when you enter, because we have you have a very large family, but I have a fairly nice size family. But when you enter, I want to to have like an atrium that can fit. You're not stuffy in there.
Yeah.
Like so, because we desire to have a nice size house so that we can host our families together. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll have that nice living space, like multiple living spaces. I gotta put a pool. I don't even want a pool for real, but I guess I would have a pool. If anything goes, I want the view, the pool, the same thing,
outdoor living space.
The outdoor, the
TV out there,
the TVs, like the whole situation, like the pergolas,
the water fountain, water slide,
infinity, the whole
all that,
all that, whatever I can get,
all that,
yeah. Okay. So that's the living going out to the outside living area. Not like obviously a great kitchen.
Yeah.
I think we have a pretty good kitchen now, but like I like the videos that we watch or see sometime on YouTube. I like a nice grand kitchen, but I also like the idea of having that chef's pantry.
Yeah, the chef's
where
kitchen.
you don't really have to always mess up your main kitchen. Yeah. That's like maybe for just the three of us cooking. At this point. Yeah. But then
if you're hosting,
like everything's back there, and then you can kind of just set the play in the regular kitchen, like whatever the case may be.
I want that so bad.
So that I think that's definitely in our next house for sure. But definitely. I would say probably a few floors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say 2 offices.
Definitely 2 offices.
Oh my God, I want such a cool playroom for the kids, like.
You send me all these things like the gymnastic type. Like people are getting creative.
They put like stuff all on the walls, like rock climbing and like ball pits and
that
like
one dad
all kinds of stuff.
Built the trampoline where the door, you open up a door and you can jump into the trampoline.
Oh yeah,
like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, like I want a really fun playroom because I want our house to be like the house. Like all the kids want to be at our house. Yeah. Because my kids ain't about to be over just anybody's house. No.
Yeah, not anybody.
So love that. I agree with everything you said. I mean, the garage, I would let you have your way with that.
Yeah, I mean, once we get into the basement, like I want that still to be family. Like you got a theater down there. You got the works in the basement. It's not man cave. It's like I think it's easy to have a man cave when you only have a basement. But I kind of want y'all down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the basement would be in an ideal sense, like where we spend a lot of like family time. You know,
you got like the maybe arcade games down there, and, like you got your table for board games, like a bar, like whatever, the whole shebang down there.
Really, I just want a house that if we have 60 people over, everyone's comfortable.
Like 60 people, but it don't even feel like 60 people.
Yeah, it's just like everyone's comfortable, everyone's spread out, like has their own place. I think a nice little cocktail lounge or a cigar little lounge is a nice touch.
Cigar lounge
for like a grown and sexy vibe, like date night-in type thing, or like if you have your guys over or whatever.
No, well, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't put that like in that garage space, but I would have that as a section in our home, like in the main area, where you have a wine cellar, but also a cigar like lounge, that's a humidifier where you can kind of be there. Those are next, but you can keep the
I'd also really like a nice home gym and a sauna and a cold
that would be
plunge
all in that garage.
Yeah. Just like all the works, like not just the gym part, but like also recovery stuff that we have. But okay, we're aligned. And then I would love all the bedrooms to have their own.
What about our closet?
Bathrooms, and yes, our closet. I would want. It's funny, though, because I don't really have that many clothes, but I feel like I would have more clothes if I was just, I don't know, more comfortable spending more money on myself in that way. I don't know. I don't really buy that many clothes.
Clearly, today,
I know. But outside of that, I would love, like, a nice, big, spacious closet with, like, all the drawers and, like, lighting on the shelves so all my purses can have their own spots. And just it looks like a little boutique,
Yeah,
like
I feel you.
It's giving everything has a space.
Okay.
Not stuff clustered up.
And dream home coming soon.
Yeah. So, that's that. The thing about thinking about dream homes, though, is that I honestly don't want my house to feel too big. Like, I want it to still feel like a home.
Like homey.
Yeah. I feel like some of the houses that we see that are just like,
it looks like you don't want to do
insanely
anything in
big.
there.
Yeah, it's just like it looks like I don't want to touch nothing. I don't want to, I don't know. I don't like that feeling where the home feels too formal. Like, I want it to feel warm and cozy, and like people come and they feel like they can just relax and enjoy.
Get their feet up.
I also would love a wood fireplace, like multiple wood burning fireplaces, not just like the gas ones.
Yeah, that's one of my things.
But yeah, and then we didn't say where though.
I don't know where.
Yeah,
it's hard to say. Here. I feel like home is home, so I'm gonna stick with Michigan for now.
But I would like a second home and a third home and
all that
fourth.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Was that all the questions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I kind of winged the last one because you didn't want to answer if we switched bodies.
Boy, I tell you.
But yeah, that was all the questions. Let us know what you guys would do for the this or that, free groceries or free clothes for your entire life.
Yeah, what would you do?
Yeah.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there today. Today, while this is out, yesterday will have been Mother's Day. So if you're a mother or if you have a mother, tell them we said Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. And we hope the week goes well for everybody. So, yeah, if you rock with me, then you rock with us. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Be easy.